I was wrong when it came to Sirianni. I don't think I was wrong in the moment. I do think that there were things that were problematic with this Eagles team 5 weeks into the regular season. And in fairness, it has since come out that, like, I'm probably right, because there were the stories that came out that Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni had to sit down in the bye week and figure out something that was going to work because things were not working here. And that kind of galvanized them. And then you saw the Eagles go on a 10-game winning streak. And, oh, by the way, there was the time, I don't know if you remember or not, Brandon Graham goes on the radio and essentially says that there are maybe some issues between A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. And what happens? Brandon Graham gets a lot of heat, but if there's one guy who had the equity built up among the fan base and probably within the locker room, was him. Galvanized the team. This is a storybook season for this team. You're talking about a play here, a play there, a Saquon drop early in the season, a Jalen Hurts concussion later in the season against the Commanders. I'm not saying that this was going to be an undefeated team, but the margin of error was like this. It was so razor thin. And I'm going to just, before we get into the game itself, I just want to point out this Eagles team, and you can't play revisionist history because things probably don't play out the same way. But like, the Chiefs were in the midst of trying to get this unprecedented third straight Super Bowl win. What no one seems to be talking about is the fact that had it not been for the sod father, and had it not been for that dog shit field 2 years ago, we might have been talking about the Eagles winning 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. But we're not going to let that taint anything because Sunday was masterful. And I told you guys this was going to happen. I told you.